Okay guys, this is the first day of the challenge. I really appreciate you joining this challenge. I think you're going to really enjoy it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to email you every single day this week for 5 days with the challenge. And then the evening, I don't know what time, I'll probably notify you by email actually, but the evening of that challenge, I'll talk about the previous day's challenge in the Facebook group. If you haven't registered for the Facebook group just yet, then just obviously click on the link below and you can enter your details. It only takes me about an hour or so just to register you into the Facebook group, but it's not imperative that you have a Facebook account or you use the Facebook account at all, because it's only somewhere where I'm going to answer questions and go live. The actual challenge will be emailed to you. All right. So if you don't have a Facebook account or you don't want to use Facebook at all, it's not imperative that you do that. It's just if you want more answers to your questions, or you want to kind of have a look at what other people are doing or communicate with other people within this challenge, you can do it in the Facebook group, okay? But you don't need one, so that's not a problem at all. I haven't actually put anything in the PDF download, the workbook. I've only left it quite simple so you can actually put notes in there. And I did that specifically because I don't want people just to actually pick something up, read it for 5 or 10 minutes and then just, either it gets lost on your desktop somewhere or you throw it away if you print it out. I wanted you guys to make notes because I think you learn a lot more when you make notes than if you're just given everything written. And also it's just an extra level of participation as well. I want you guys to participate in this, and if you're taking notes, it means you're kind of making notes and understanding exactly what you're writing. All right, so I'm not going to waste any more time now. Let's get to it. I'm going to just tell you briefly what the challenge is all about, and then I'll go into today's challenge. So today I'm going to teach you the power of using Twitter and to use it to enhance and get more exposure for you. And on Tuesday, I'm going to teach you how to build Twitter tiers. Now, these are combined with lists, Twitter lists. Now don't worry about that too much, I'll go into that tomorrow, but it just allows you to engage with people on a consistent basis without having to remember who you were talking to, or if somebody just signed up, you don't have to keep remembering who you were talking to. You can literally just log into that list or just click onto that list and you can start engaging straight away. The brilliant thing about the list is it's all in real time as well. So as soon as you click on the list, you probably need to refresh and then you'll see all the recent tweets from the people that you're going to put in that list. So yeah, on Tuesday I'm going to go through that. On Wednesday I'm going to teach the importance of growing your fan base and the ability to pull the trigger at any time and sell more streams, get more engagement, point people to your social media posts. Again, another thing you're going to really enjoy is building your fan base. Now on Thursday, we really get down to business and I show you the power, if you want to harness it, of posting consistently day in, day out without any breaks, and at a time when your fans are actually online, even if you're not online at the time. And then on Friday, we tie things up in a nice little bow for the week and we go over everything that I have taught you during that week. And if you have any questions at all, I'm there to answer any questions. Again, if you're in the Facebook group, jump into the Facebook group and I'm more than happy to answer any questions you have. If you're having problems doing anything, I'll go over it with you. And yeah, Friday will just be a nice little wrap up. Now, if that sounds good, let's get to it. So why Twitter, Des, and not Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok? Twitter is an entirely different beast to the other networks I just mentioned. Not only can you use Twitter to network with other artists, producers and writers, but you also have the ability to start and jump into existing conversations at will. Now, by using the person's Twitter handle, for example, mine is @DesmondDreckett, and then followed by a question, once tweeted, that will then send that person a notification to say someone has tweeted them. That's how powerful it is. You can also leave a reply to one of their tweets, which they will receive another notification as well. So every time you have a conversation back and forth, each time, and you probably know this already, you get a notification. It's really powerful. Now, the great thing about this is it's all in real time. So not really something you're able to do on any other social media platforms, but you can do this on Twitter. But here's where things get really interesting. Your fans can also do this to you as well. This means that you can have real-time dialogue from people streaming your music and possibly coming to your gigs and buying your merchandise. Now, as a child of the 70s, this completely blows my mind, as I never grew up this ability to communicate at scale. And I think for those growing up with this, they've probably taken it a little bit for granted. So now you understand the power of networking and communication, I need to do some quick housekeeping with you before we harness that power. A lot of artists don't take their Twitter bio and their account seriously, but this is the most important page on Twitter for you. This is the first time where people will be aware of you, get to know you, and the genre of music you're actually into. The most important part, where they can follow you for updates, etc.